Hey friends, I hope you're doing well. It is Thursday, March 27th, and I wanted to come on and set up next week in my Hobonichi weeks. Welcome if you're new here. My name's Lisa, and we do pretty much mostly planning and stationery and stickers and all the fun stuff on this channel, with an occasional garden talk or faith chit chat. If that interests you, I hope you'll stick around. I hope you enjoy the content, and if you do, I hope you subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. So if you are coming back again, if you are a current subscriber, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. So a temporary change, let me just adjust this camera a little bit here. A temporary change, well, it might be temporary, I don't know. I feel like I'm going planner crazy here. I'm planning in 2 planners, and it's bothering me. I don't want to dedicate time to 2 separate planners. I'm going to try for next week to see if I can fit everything into my Hobonichi weeks. I have moved back to my Aura Estelle for a bit because I love. I think this would be beautiful for April. Plus, the newer versions of Aura Estelle are Traveler's Notebooks. So I have my Hobonichi weeks, and then I put in here a Traveler's Notebook insert from, I'll have to remember and link it, but I put my own sticker paper on here. This is like vinyl in the 12-inch sheets from Hobby Lobby. I just covered it, and then I glued this front page down. And I thought I would maybe use these for my dailies. And I just slid this one in the back of the cover. I could put it on here. In fact, I did have it on the string. It did work really well, and I might switch it back to that. I'm not sure. I'm going to put my little charm on here that I have had for a long time from Hobby Lobby. It just says, I love Jesus, and it has a cross there. And I'm just going to pop it down here if I can on this little charm ring that Aura Estelle puts on her covers. If I can make it work. I might have to do it off camera, honestly, because it's kind of, I don't know. It might be too. Oh, there it goes. Okay, it did go on. So let's see. Hopefully it didn't get on backwards. Okay, so that's kind of what it looks like when it's on the little charm holder. That might bother me. So I don't know if I'll keep that on there or not. But anyway, back to the subject at hand. My Wonderland 222. You guys know I love that planner. I have been loving that planner since September. But I really like the portability of a narrower planner, and I'm just going to try it. I'm just going to try it for this coming week. I'm going to stay in my Hobonichi weeks and this Traveler's Notebook insert, and just see if this will work for me for the next week. If it doesn't, and I don't have enough space, I will have to switch back, and maybe I'll go with this a month and then I switch back. I don't know what's going to happen. I just know that I just haven't been loving. I love both of the planners. I totally love both of the planners, but I don't love having 2. So I'm just going to try this. I even, the pages in the back that are all printed from Hobonichi. Well, I have a printable from Roro Designs, which is just week size lined paper. So I printed it on sticker paper and put 3 down. And then the rest of them, I had just enough left for April through December for trackers. So I can have my trackers in here. I can have some extra line paper. And with all this paper, I could do a quarterly setup in here, which I could do. Because I have these dailies, I may use my 6 pages in my notes area for a little bit more on the quarterly stuff with my projects, or I might just have a section in here for projects. I don't know exactly. I'm just going to decorate some pages in here, set up my weeks, and I'm going to see what comes over the next week. Today I'm going to be using a Hobonichi Weeks kit from Planner Kate, And if you look really closely, you'll see this is all planners and like little stationery items and iPads and little sweaters and handbags. Just super cute. It's really for any time of the year. And so I wanted to try it. I wanted to use this kit today, so that's what we're going to do. But what I'm going to do to set up is I'm just going to take it out of the cover, set this aside for now, and get busy. So I'm going to sit down and I'll make sure that I'm still in frame. This is this week so far. I have not filled anything in yet for today. I'm still working on my grocery list. I'm loving it. You know, of course, as I mentioned last week, if I had to do it over again, I would have done a mega. But this little TN insert kind of takes the place for that. This is all Tamori River paper. So I love that. Yeah, so I'm just going to go ahead and set up my next week. I've never used, well, actually, I take that back. I think these are new planner cake kits in this big sheet because the one I had before, oh no, I'm sorry. No, that was a Pookie Bear Cutie. So I have never used a planner cake kit in my Hobonichi weeks. Yeah, so I'm trying to think. I guess I'll put this one over here. There's that. And I absolutely love all of the stickers that she includes on this kit. It's just, it's fantastic, honestly. It's really fantastic. So many good ones. And also they're nice and small, so mindful of the space in a Hobonichi Weeks. It's really excellent. And I will link her store below in the description box. So I hope you guys are doing amazing. It has been it's been pretty busy for me, honestly. We had company in town, as you know, if you watch my last video. That was a great time. Ready for them to come back. I always text my sister-in-law, come back. Hopefully one day they'll move here from Michigan. A girl can hope. So yeah, just getting some things caught up this week because I have my niece and her two daughters coming in to visit next week, which is the daughter of my sister-in-law and brother-in-law that were just here. So they're two granddaughters. So I'm excited about that. So we have, what do we have? The 31st, I believe, is Monday. Yes. So let's put in 31st. Yeah, I have to look at the dates because Monday is the only day in April. So what I'll probably be doing is also laying down my April dashboard in the back. Yeah, I'll probably be doing that. I need to draw my lines in here. Let me get my ruler and make sure I leave enough space for the weather. This line is much easier because it actually has dots. And if you're new here, I'm using a high-tech Coletto C from Pilot in the 0.4. I think all these are 0.4. Sometimes I have some 0.5s or a 0.3 that gets mixed in from older orders, but yeah, so I like to separate this. I put the weather forecast here. I generally will put either appointments here or to-dos over here, or, you know, I just kind of mix it in. It just depends on the day and how much I have going on. You know, what I need to do there. So, yeah, I kind of just separate it out. And I was actually considering putting a line here too, and then doing my to buy and to do over here, kind of shortening or like kind of narrowing that out a little bit instead of using so much space here for my to do and to buy. I'm curious how that might work, because it's separated, so I don't know if I'll like that so much. Let's see. I might could do that. I might could try that and just do that and this here. So I have to buy and to do. And I'm going to go ahead. I'm just going to try it this week. I'm just going to try it. I'm going to go ahead and put this line in here. And then I will start my, so she's got these little checklists here too. So I can put that here. And another one. And then here I will do a couple. And then I have extras. I have 3 more that I can add to maybe like my grocery list area if I need to, which is generally where I need to add some in. Yeah, so I have all these cute little icons. Planning time this week to go to contact, clean house, work at home, trash day, day off, pay bills, laundry, groceries, run errands. So yeah, so many different icons. Hello Monday, finally Friday. Those are cute. I'll find somewhere to put those into. And you have these little post-it notes, which I love. And you have all of these little headers. This is, I guess, a tracker. Yeah, these are little trackers, which I have trackers already, so I won't use those, but yeah, I really, really, really am liking this. So let me see if I have, so the 31st, I do have, I'm gonna put this here. I did a pre-order at Belk for my Estee Lauder, so I have to do my Belk pickup on Monday. And then I have, whoops. My niece coming in, so excited about that. which is Wednesday. So I think I am going to put this here. And I'm going to put this little car there. So cute. They're coming into town. And let's see here. I think that was, did you say that was? Oh yeah, that's the same day. Okay. I really like this, you guys. I really, really, really like this. I'm going to take one of these little cute stars and I'm going to put it here and here. Guys, that's so cute. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Okay, so I think that's all I'm going to do to set up my weekly, because we're going to be doing some activities on Thursday. I only have one full day with them because they come in Wednesday early evening. I have Thursday all day with them. Friday morning they leave to head to Florida, so we have one day. We have an activity plan for that day in Knoxville. Cannot wait. It's going to be so fun. All right, so let me put that down and let me go back here. I need to get my my April dashboard out, which is this. My dashboard is from Mandy Lynn Plans. Just the same, isn't it? Yeah, I have my dashboards matching the monthly kit, so yeah. All right, let me see. Remind myself, okay, how I put these on here. That's on the bottom. Okay. I'm gonna have to stand up for this. Okay, there's that. And then you leave one grid in between. I love these dashboards, dashboard kits, you guys. I really do. I'm gonna have to turn this a little bit so I can get it straight. There's that. And then we'll put this one in. I really feel torn on not using my Wonderland 222 next week, because I have put so much love into that planner, as I have this one as well. And but you guys, I'm kind of yeah, the whole two planner thing is just kind of it's a bit much right now for a few reasons, and I'm trying to, you know, I don't know, it just is. Not to get into any details, it's just a little bit much for me right now, that's all. Okay, so for these colors, I want something that's going to match up nicely. That is perfect. Because, you know, I like to outline my pages. yeah, it's just been kind of crazy right now. My mother-in-law has been in the hospital for a few days. She will be there for at least 2 more days, so I am keeping her in my prayers and hoping that everything goes perfect. And you know how it is when you know, somebody is in their later years, and anytime they're not doing excellent, you worry, of course. So, but my mother-in-law has more faith than any person, than 10 people. She has more faith than 10 people. I mean, it's so amazing to me, and she's always been such an inspiration in that area. And she has had health issues all of her life, but she has just been, I mean, she's so full of faith. She doesn't necessarily worry. She doesn't, I mean, just, you know, guys, it's amazing to me, to be honest with you. Okay, so I need to set up, I do have some important dates for April. I have 3 as a matter of fact. Is that right? Let me just double check that for April. Oops, I need to come back here. Okay, I have 2 birthdays and an anniversary. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to do that here. And then I am going to do I think I'm just going to do this month, because I'm going to have some projects this month, and this is probably going to be kind of a little bit of a to-do for that. And then I generally put the notes sticker. Where is that? Notes. Actually, projects. I didn't realize I had a project sticker, so I'm going to change that out. And I'm going to put this back here. And I'm going to put projects here. Okay. And then over here, I am going to write in, I think I need, let me see here. I've got to get a new tab for my functional section. Okay, so I think I'm going to use this one to put the dates at the top. It'll kind of go with those colors nicely. So this is going to be March 31 through April, I don't know, 6th. Okay, so that is set up for next week. Excellent, excellent. I love these dashboards, you guys, seriously. So I basically use a page a week, and I just jot down a little something. Now, since I have changed this up with the Traveler's Notebook and extra pages, I don't know if that will change for next week or not. I'm thinking probably not, but we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. I'm just I probably will leave this as just, basically it's kind of like a line a day. So it's like one little short paragraph, 1 or 2 sentences from the day. And then, yeah, if I knew for sure that I was going to stick with this process, then I might use this for my projects tasks per week, because I have a lot of projects that I want to do here at my house coming up. But I don't, I'm going to have to think about that a little bit more, because I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm just not sure how that might change, honestly. I will fill in my tracker. I need to put a little tab on my tracker page. I got these little tabs from Daiso when I was in Dallas back in October. So I'll just put that there. That'll be good. And I will fill in my April tracker. I'm still doing my tracker in my Wonderland, so I'm not going to worry about that. And we're about to the end of the month anyway, so this just, worked out the way it worked out. And, worst case scenario, if I don't continue doing this and I go back to a 2-planner system, these were all just printed pages anyway. I'm not really going to worry about it. I tend to go overboard and do all the things when I get an idea in my head, and I just, fly forward. So it is what it is, you guys. It's paper. I'm not worrying about it. It is what it is. Okay, so I need to put this back and get my, just finding a place to kind of put this in to the notebook. Oh, and also, if you noticed, like my my wallet stuff is not in here. What I did was I was at a little boutique in my town when my sister-in-law was here. We went to this little boutique, and they had these cute, actually I saw this a couple weeks ago when I was there with my sister, and I didn't buy it. I go, no, I'm not going to buy it because I'm already using my planner for my wallet, blah, blah, blah. Well, I was there again, and I went straight to that little shop. It's like a whole big building, and it's set up with all these little vendor boutiques. So all like 50 different sellers. But anyway, I went over there. They still had it, and it's this. The reason I liked this one is because it's so wide. You're not putting your cards in vertically, you're putting them in horizontally. So I liked that, and it had a lot of slots. It had the zipper for cash or receipts at the top, and then it has this little zipper if you want to put some change in here. And it's usually, when you use a card case like this, it's so stiff you can't even open the zippers, but not this one. It's just, it's not leather. It's just like, whatever. It was only like $15 or something, but yeah, so this is my wallet right now while I'm doing this. So I thought I would share that with you guys. And then this, I'm going to take this out, and I am going to set up my dailies for next week. Actually, I have to look at something, to be honest with you. Where did I put that? Oh, to look at my Wonderland, because I have dailies set up. Some beautiful dailies set up through Sunday. So I'm probably going to do that. And I will just set this up for starting Monday, I guess. Is that what I want to do? Or if I want to set it up starting today? What do we want to do? Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. What do I want to do, my friends? Why is it so hard to make decisions when it comes to our planners? Make sure I'm still in frame here. All right, what am I going to do? I'm going to do some Coffee Monsters Co. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, you guys, I want to show you something that I got. Okay, I got these from Amazon. I have to show you because honestly, I just remembered I might want to use these to set up my dailies. These are vellum and clear stickers, little booklets in like the pink and green color scheme. So these are clear at the back, all kinds of beautiful stickers. And then they have the vellum. So it's either clear or vellum, which both are fabulous. Aren't those so pretty? I'm gonna use these today. And then this is like the blue and green. So again, let me see if I can put something white so you can see like it's like lots of little quotes and all these beautiful stickers. Let me show you some of the some more. So that aren't these pretty, you guys? And then these of course are vellum stickers, which are beautiful and perfect for Tomori River paper. So yeah, I'm going to use this today for my dailies. All right, so let's see. I think I want a little bit of blue washi, or do I want pink? I think I'll do pink today. So let's see. I know this is going to be a long video, and if you are not into long videos and plan with me, definitely feel free to skip to the end where I will do a full flip. I will do a full flip of everything that that I set up today, so you can just see the end result if you like. Or if you're working on your planner, maybe you just like to leave me playing in the background. That would be awesome. Awesome, awesome. I know every set of pages is going to be a little bit different, of course. I don't know if I'll do a day per page or 2 days per page. I'll probably start with a day per page, what I'm used to. And if I find that's too much space, because I journal every day, but I have not been journaling as much as I used to. It depends on what's going on in my life. If I need to journal really long pages, and if I go ahead and do a little bit of journaling in here, it will be, it's not going to be like, super personal stuff or anything, because this will be with me on the go. So, and then in my traveler's notebook, my B6 Planner Perfect Jaja, where I have, which is my Faith TN, and I've shared that on my channel when I did my 2025 Faith lineup. You can look back at that if you like, but I have my I have a prayer journal in there, so if I needed to journal something that was, something I didn't want to have out and about, I could always do it in there, which is kind of part of my thinking when I've been tossing this around the last couple days. So anyway, you guys, I think my last day, let me just double check something. Oh no, the 31st is Monday. Okay. Ugh, boy. Let me see what we've got going on here. I mean, these are so pretty, you guys, honestly. Oh my gosh. Just gorgeous. Let's see here. All right, I'm going to grab this one. And I'm going to put her up here. Flowers in bloom. And grab my 31. I'm going to grab one of those. Kind of didn't get that washi tape where I wanted it all the way. So if I have a single, which I do here, I'm just going to pop that up in the corner. There we go. And I need my daily stickers. So let's see. What do I want to use? I think I'm going to use abbreviated days this week, which are from Terry Ann Design. Love her channel. Love her store. Her channel is Life in the Mitten. And her store is Terry Ann Design. Let's see here. There's that. There's that. Let me see. I will link these sticker books also in the description box. Oh, I don't want to use that one because that has the same saying. So I don't want to do that. I'm going to get a different one. How about this one? Love grows naturally. That is so pretty, you guys. So pretty. Okay, awesome. All right, so now we have Wednesday, Thursday. And what color will I use? I need a green. Something green to go with this. I'm gonna do this green. I know this is a longer video, you guys. Some of you love long videos. Many of you don't. I know that from my analytics. Many of you don't. So if you don't, again, please feel free to fast forward. How long are we going here? We're at 40 minutes. That's not absolutely horrible, I don't think. I know for me, I love long videos. I love watching long videos. Mel at Everything Marmy does long videos. I love it. So fun. And she doesn't do as long of videos as some others, but Ms. Marley from Managing Marley's, I love her channel. She is in a B6 Just Scribble planner this year, when she's usually in half letter. And I love her half letter videos, but I am loving watching her just kind of, you know, use this B6 bound book planner this year. If you're into fountain pens, Ms. Marley has quite the amazing collection of fountain pens and inks. So, highly recommend checking her out. In fact, I will link her channel below. It's called Managing Marley's. And I'm just assuming that she is Ms. Marley. Because Managing Marley's, to me, that sounds like she's managing her family, of course. And so I call her Ms. Marley. I could be wrong. But she has a really fun channel, and I love her videos. So I will link her channel in the description box if you want to check her out. Well, come on now. This one's giving me a little bit of a hard time. I don't always outline every page with the skinny washi, but sometimes I'm just in the mood for that kind of, I don't know, just enclosing it all in, so to speak. In the mood for that today, clearly. So we'll just nip off these little edges. Okay. So let's get back here. And we will do second and third. Okay. So here we have Wednesday and Thursday. And this beautiful bird sticker, it says, "Spring breeze has a letter." And this is obviously, completely the subject, or the what do you call it, like the theme of these books is the postal service or letters, or that kind of thing, so like love letters or something. So yeah, so I'm gonna put this little guy down here, and then we'll find another one. Oops, for the top. Let's see here. Guys, I love these. I might have to order another set so I never run out. What does this say? Love grows naturally. Let's see here. Get that off of there. All right. That was the problem. I had 2 pages there. I'm just going to put that on the side. Why not? It is so pretty, you guys. And let's see here. What do I want to use now? Put that green away. And I think I'm going to grab, I think I'm going to move over to the blue. And I'm going to grab some blue washi to to go with that. Oh, this is perfect. It's blue and green and some silver. Perfect. Okay. I think I need to do that. You guys think I'm crazy for taking a break from my Wonderland 222? Oh, you know, I've been pondering it. I'm not gonna lie, because it's tough to keep up with two. Now, not all information in both of my planners is duplicated, which means I had to bring my tracker over. I'll have to bring my meal planning over, or my meal tracking over. Not big deals on that. But you know, I finally just, you know, I'm gonna do it because I was watching Alyssa Nalani this morning. I'm going to blame Alyssa Nalani. And she switched out of her system that she's been using since the beginning of the year because it just wasn't working for her. And she moved into a new system. And she just sounded so just excited and at ease about this, her new system. I was like, you know what? I want to be joyous. I want to feel, you know, less stress, I guess is the word I'm looking for, what I'm looking for. But so I just said, you know what, I'm just going to do it for next week and see what I think. Just see what I think. You know, I don't know how it will work out for me, but you all will be the second to know. You will be the second to know. I love these little skinny washies. Absolutely love them. Where did I put that? Those. Okay. Okay, so let's back up. So we have Friday and Saturday. Let's dig through here and see what we might want to use because, oh my gosh, that's just so gorgeous. I want this flower right here. And I want to put it right there. And I want this little one here that has just the little cursive writing. I'm going to put that down here. It is so pretty, you guys. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm going to go ahead and do Sunday and Monday because I'm going to be really busy next weekend. And I don't want to have to worry about not having my Sunday done. So I'm going to do a different blue. Let's see here. Okay, here's another one that has blues and greens. I'm going to do that one. gold in it. I've got to start tracking my my projects. So I need to figure out, I think what I might do is the notes pages that I added in my Hobonichi. At the end I have those 3 notes pages. I think I might use those 3 pages for my projects, because basically my projects are purging lots of clothes, going through my closet, my attic, and figuring out what I can get rid of. That's what I want to do. I think 3 pages for projects will be enough for the year, because basically what I'll do is I'll write the title or whatever of the project, and then I'll do bullet points of tasks that I need to do to get it done, and then just kind of check those off as I go. So I think that'll be enough space. And if it's not, I might have to just add some of my larger Post-it notes. No big deal. I have some cute ones from Target that have just like the bullet points on them that I can use for projects as well. And I might end up just using those Post-its, so we'll see what happens. Okay, let's just kind of nip these corners. Okay. All right, so we have the 6th and the 7th, so that'll be Sunday, Monday. Okay, let's see what we got. Oh, my days. Sunday, Monday. I need to actually order some more of these little day abbreviation stickers. Let's see here. I may not be the best, but I'm definitely not like the rest. Ooh, I like that. I like that. I think that'll fit on there. Oh, I like that. Now can I find a single flower that might, this one would be pretty. You guys know I love my florals. Yes, I do. I don't know if I'll be able to pick that up. I don't know how forgiving. Oh, it's pretty forgiving. I'm just a little bit surprised, but okay, there's that. And I think I want something simple at the top on the right. Just a floral. And I'm going to do that. And let me see if I can move this over just a tad. Okay. I like that. I really like that. Okay, let's put this back and let's kind of recap. So I'm going to pop this in here for now. And all right, so go back. Well, my April monthly is already done, so I've already got the April monthly done. I did that when I first set up the book. And then we have next week. So let me write that in. So we have March. '31 through April 6, 2025. I don't usually put all that kind of information in, but since this kit has a place for it, why not? Okay, so this is for next week. And this is started out here. And I have extended this section here for whatever I want. Considering that this kit has lots of these little post-it notes and icons, I think that would be nice. So I can make sure to utilize those. And then back here, I have set up my April monthly dashboard and my April, or my first week of April notes pages. And then in this little traveler's notebook, which is 5mm grid, I have set up March 31st through April, what did I say, 7th? And that is just so pretty, you guys. I love it. I love it. I really do. Sunday and Monday. So I did a couple of the pink and green pages. What did I do here? No, did I? Yeah, I guess I did. And then I did a couple of the ones out of the blue book. And again, I will link these in the description box. So if you guys want to get them, I think they were $9.99 a piece. And I'm going to be honest with you, for all of these washi and clear stickers, this has a lot of pages in it. I thought it was a good deal. So if you try it out, I'm really curious to hear how you like it. Let me know. So I am really liking this, you guys. I'm a little bit bummed out that my Moterm Hobonichi Weeks cover in my Indigo does not have as much space as my Aurastelle. But right now, I mean, it's just, you know, since I don't have the Mega and as many pages to add this other notebook in, it just kind of makes sense to switch back and just play it, you know, play it by ear, see how I like it. I think I'm going to enjoy it. And let me know what you guys think. I'm really curious. I did bring over my post-it dashboard here, which is on the writing board that came with this Hobonichi Weeks. This is my seed list that I've planted so far. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. I'm really curious to hear what you guys think about what I'm doing in this planner, and have you switched things up already? You know, after the first quarter, have you kind of come to a point where you go, okay, Q1 is over, this is the change I want to make? Or are you keeping things the same? I'm curious to hear your thoughts. So thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I appreciate you taking your time. There's so many channels you can watch, and if you give my video a view, I so appreciate you. So I hope you have a fantastic week and a fantastic beginning of your April. I hope you're having great weather, and you guys be blessed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.